Today, I'm going to show you how to create the best AI sitcoms you've ever seen, and it's insanely easy. Just take a look at this.
Mom, I'm serious. A monster chased me all the way home from school.
A monster? Boy, you better stop watching them scary shows and do your homework.
I told you not to snitch, you little shit.
Told ya.
Oh, hell no.
Also, Mrs. Johnson, he owes me $4 for the lunch line pizza he promised me on Tuesday.
You borrowing lunch money from demonic beasts now? You know we got food at home.
He had garlic bread with it, Mom!
It was good garlic bread, too.
Everything you just watched was created by Claude plus the Higgsfield MCP, with just one single prompt, and the best part? The characters stay perfectly consistent across every single scene, and the voices actually sound emotional and human, not that robotic AI speech you're used to. Let me show you exactly how it works. Now, before actually showing you the workflow, I just wanted to show you that this kind of sitcom content basically has a massive amount of demand. Take a look at this video. It is a few months old, made with seed ants too, and it has already gotten over 1.4 million views. And keep in mind that this was made with Seed Ants 2.0, which is a lot worse than Seed Ants 2.5 and the newer AI models available today. Here's another example of something like that, also made with Seed Ants 2. And this one has gotten over 15 million views. Now, the main takeaway here, as you can see, is that these types of videos have huge demand, but surprisingly, not a lot of people are actually creating these high-quality AI sitcoms, even though the process is incredibly easy. Right now, it is a completely untapped market, so let me show you exactly how you can create these really nice sitcoms and grow your brand on social media really quickly. And not only quickly, but you can build a highly engaged audience that actually keeps coming back. Alright, so the first thing you need to create a great AI sitcom is a solid concept. You need an idea that people will instantly find interesting, so they actually stop scrolling and watch the video. The best way to do this is to basically start with a few recognizable common characters. And by common characters, I mean a typical goofy son, or a classic sitcom mom who is super strict and gets angry easily. People already relate to these classic character themes. Then you add something uncommon, the twist that is going to make your sitcom stand out. So in my sitcom, I used a normal, goofy, stupid son and a typical strict mom, but I added an uncommon character, which was the monster. We obviously do not get to see monsters in normal family sitcoms very often. I also made sure this is a goofy kind of monster, so viewers don't actually get scared or start to hate the character. Overall, you need to follow this specific character architecture if you want to grab the most amount of attention very quickly. Once you have a strong concept for your sitcom, and it is very important that you have a genuinely good idea, otherwise it's going to be very hard to get people to watch. You're just going to open up Claude. Now, the main reason we are coming to Claude is that we are basically using it as our co-director to streamline the entire workflow, but by itself, Claude won't be much help, as it cannot generate videos natively. To fix that, we are going to connect it with the Higgsfield MCP. To do this, just go to the settings section in Claude. From there, navigate to this connector section, click on Add Connectors and then click on Add Custom Connector. You're going to see a pop-up and it will ask for a remote MCP server URL. To fill this up, we actually need to head over to Higgsfield. Click on the MCP and CLI tab, and under the Claude section, just copy the Higgsfield connector URL and paste it back into Claude. You can give the connector any kind of name you like. I just like to call mine Higgsfield. Then just click on Continue, and the connector is going to be added immediately. Now, I have already added the Higgsfield connector, so I'm not going to add it again. With that done, we've completed almost all of the setup, and we can work really easily from here. Also, thanks Higgsfield for sponsoring this video. Alright, so now that we have set up Claude with Higgsfield, we just need to give Claude a prompt to make it understand exactly what kind of sitcom we want. So I'm going to give the model a prompt that looks like this. In this prompt, I basically gave the model the core information. I am thinking of creating a sitcom feature featuring 3 main characters, and I provided all their names. Now, for the exact scene I wanted, I had actually already brainstormed a script with Claude in a separate chat, so I just pasted that script right in. I didn't need to do the heavy lifting again, but honestly, even if you just give the model a rough idea, you will still be able to brainstorm and iterate back and forth until you get the specific sitcom scene you want to create. After giving it the script and the overall vision for the scene, I'm going to ask the model this. First, I want you to create 3 character sheets respectively for our 3 main characters here using the Higgsfield MCP. Creating these character reference sheets is absolutely critical. If we want our characters to remain visually consistent across multiple different scenes, we have to start here. Alright, so I'm now just gonna run the prompt and see what happens. Perfect. The AI model has finished using the Higgsfield MCP to create our 3 different characters, the sitcom creature, sitcom son, and the strict sitcom mom. It clearly listed all their visual features, and overall, everything here is working perfectly. Pro tip here, when you're using Claude, you should specifically ask it to save these images as elements inside of Higgsfield. This allows us to use them over and over again without needing to manually upload reference images to the video models every single time. Saving them as elements is simply the best way to maintain perfect character consistency. Now that our characters are locked in, we can ask the model to generate the actual video for our scene using those specific faces. I'll just say to the AI model something like, "Hey, now create the video that I first told you about in our first prompt. Let's hit run." Alright, Claude has finally given us the video. It used the SeedAnt's 2.5 model and made the video 30 seconds long, exactly as I requested. Now, if I have already shown you this video in the intro, then I'm not going to show it to you again, as you already know that this video is pretty good. So let me show you another example. I'm just going to provide the model with this prompt. Hey, create a new sitcom video using our saved characters. Make this video very funny and make it around 20 seconds long. We literally just need to write that one simple prompt, and the AI model handles everything else behind the scenes. Alright, the AI has delivered the new video. Let's watch it.
I put it on hot cycle to get the tomato sauce stains out. I didn't know it was dry clean only, Margaret.
That was cashmere, bro. You're dead.
You shatter my front door and now you shrink my Sunday sweater? Go sweep the porch before I turn you into a rug. Don't you laugh! Wipe down those counters!
That one was fantastic too. Like I said, once the heavy lifting is done in the beginning, it is smooth sailing. You have consistent characters on demand, completely generated from a single text prompt. Just for fun, let's run it up one more time and generate another video. Here's the new prompt I'm providing to the AI model. I want you to create a 25-second long sitcom video about the boy character and the monster playing tennis on a tennis court. Whoever wins gets a whole free pizza. The boy distracts the monster and wins the point, but the monster claims the boy cheated, steals the whole pizza, and runs away. Let's run the prompt and see what happens. Alright, the rendering is done. Let's take a look.
Match point. Whoever wins gets the whole pizza. No sharing.
Prepare to lose, little man. I have a 40-inch wingspan.
Okay, hold on. Time out. Yo, is that a free garlic bread truck?
Where?
Game, set, pizza.
That's cheating, you little snake. There was no truck. Cheaters don't eat.
That's my pizza. Mom's gonna hear about this.
Now, to be totally honest, this video did not come out as well as I expected. Obviously, AI models are probabilistic by nature. Some generations will be masterpieces and some will be a bit messy. I'd call this one a mediocre output. Looking back, I probably should not have included the tennis match, because making a tennis racket interact realistically with a tennis ball requires an understanding of physics that these AI models still struggle with. But flaws aside, the potential here is incredible, because now anyone can bring their imagination to life without spending a lot of time or money. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out Higgsfield from the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.